Back to the channel CAD Red, and in today's video we're going to learn about, of course, a car parking space design and dimensions. So in this, mainly what we are going to cover is that what is the size of parking that we need for a small car, a sedan car like this, which is a five-seater car, and a bigger car, which is a seven-seater SUV like this. So if you are designing it for any clients, then what are the sizes of the space that you have to give for the car to be parked, and that are also under two categories: a sedan and a SUV. So we'll start with the sedan, whose breadth or the width that will need is 2.5 meters. Make sure you listen to it carefully. It is 2.5 meters, and the length will be always the double of it. So 2.5 into 2, which is 5 meters, is this. So again, the same 2.5 and 5 meters in length. So the width of the car park right over here will be 2.5 meters, and the length of the same car park will be 5 meters, right? So we'll just join the lines, and now this is a one particular car park. So what one thing that you have to do is offset it by just like not even 1 feet, like zero point 0.5, just for zero point 0.5 will be also a bit more, so zero point 0.5, let's say, is too much. Just a small, like a 6-inch gap, just a 6-inch gap that will be needed for the buffer space, or you can say the white lines that are present over there, which will be only like 6 inches thick. That's it, that's the standard size. So this is what the minimum car parking size will be needed. So if we pick up a sedan car right over here, and we can place it in this 2.5 by 5 meter space very easily. You can also little bit squeeze this space of the car parking, but I won't recommend you to do that, because all the drivers are not that expert to park it in that squeezed area. So this is a very standard and very comfortable space that you have to give in your design for a car parking, which is a sedan five-seater. Next that we are going to learn is a seven-seater or a nine-seater SUV or a van. So for that, the width that we will need will be a bit bigger. Not with a width a bit bigger, which now it will be 3 meters by 6 meters of space, which will be needed for the bare minimum space that will be needed for the car parking of an SUV or a five-seater or seven-seater car. Then same you have to do with this also. zero point 0.2 offset, which will be the buffer space that will be used. I'll just give the dimensions right over here, which is 3 meters by 6 meters. This is the minimum space needed for an SUV to be parked comfortably. Mark my words, comfortably. So you can also squeeze the place, but I will not recommend you. These are the most standard and the most comfortable dimension and spaces that should be given in your design. And now also show you how to represent this. Let's say you are doing a house, so putting a car like this everywhere doesn't work. So what you have to do is that you have to take the same space right over here. You have to give the dimensions for sure. You can remove this car and just make a triangle which represents a car. I'll just turn off the ortho, which will be right over here, and you can just draw a triangle like this. This is what it represents. This represents a car parking. And one more additional thing you can do with this is you can hatch it with a white or a gray color, which is right over here like this, and close creation. So these are the three ways you can also represent things in your site, which is like if you are doing a residential site, you can represent it like this. But for representation, I'll make a separate another video for that. perfectly, but this is for mainly focused on the car space required in any type of design or any type of project. This is the bare minimum, the most comfortable space which is needed for a car park. A sedan is a 2.5 meters by 5 meters, and for SUV it is 3 meters by 6 meters. So mark the dimension carefully, take a screenshot, take a note, do a quick drawing, do whatever is comfortable for you. And that's it for the video, and share it with someone who may need it. Car parking space design and dimensions. Thank you.